In Government Monday night, the Planning Board met at the Senior Center and opened with a signed site plan review for 716 Washington Street. Following the site plan review, the Norwood Hospital and its representatives came before the board for a concept plan hearing for their new building. Discussion lasted just under an hour, and the board closed the hearing for the conceptual plan.
It's the board's call on whether to continue the hearing or close it tonight. I just want to make sure that it's understood that closing the hearing and I guess effectively approving the conceptual plan doesn't really lock anything into place, and that your team will be flexible in working with us on any design changes to the conceptual plan.
We're not approving anything. He's the answer.
To end the meeting, the board discussed a continued definitive subdivision plan public hearing for 76 Prospect Street. The next planning board meeting will be April 11th. The Board of Selectmen met on Tuesday evening. Representatives from Irish Brewing Boston appeared before the board seeking an all-alcoholic beverages license. The license was approved, and the board wished the entrepreneurs well. The board welcomed the town's new treasurer, Alexander Haggerty, to Norwood.
I would just like to say welcome, and I enjoyed meeting with you and listening to all of your qualifications, and I'm sure you're going to do a great job here in Norwood.
Thank you.
And Ms. Donahue, thank you for your involvement on the committee, by the way.
Pleasure.
The search committee. Who joined you on that?
Mr. Plasko.
Mr. Plasko did as well?
Mr. Mizuko.
Mr. Very good. Well, thanks to
Tim
both of you as
McDonough.
well.
We didn't do anything, but it's all right.
All right. Mr. Howard.
Thank you. Just, again, no questions. I read over the material in detail a couple times, and look forward to interacting with you for the town of Norwood.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you'll do a good job for us.
Thank you.
Welcome to Norwood, and thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Lane.
Same, congratulations, welcome, and it's going to be great.
All right. Mr. Plasko.
Make a motion to appoint Mr. Haggerty in accordance with the sections of our town charter, Special Act of 1914, for the hiring of a treasurer.
Second.
The motion made by Mr. Plasko, seconded by Mrs. Donahue, to appoint Mr. Haggerty according to the terms and conditions of the town charter of Special Act of 1914. Anything further? Hearing none, put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Nice work.
All right, thank you very much. I look forward to working with all of you.
Yes, sir. We do.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Zachariah Goreen of the local Boy Scout troop presented information to the board regarding the Ellis Garden Trail Loop. Later, Michael Clemmy of Subaru New England presented a donation to the board for the Andrew and Ernest J. Bach Memorial Fund. It was Chair Maloney's last meeting as a selectman, and the group individually thanked Maloney for his efforts on the board. Selectman Helen Abdallah Donahue shared these sentiments with the group.
You, Mr. Maloney, I'm sorry that you're leaving us. You've been a wonderful, wonderful part of this board. Sometimes we got along, sometimes we didn't get along, but you've always been a gentleman, and you've been fair and intelligent and sincerely motivated. The good news is we get to keep working together for the whole rest of the year, the celebration of the 150th. And the way you conduct those meetings too, everything by vote, everything by motion, everything counting evenly and fairly and stuff. Thank you and for everything. And thank you for coming to Norwood. Thank you for staying in Norwood. Thank you for bringing up your children here. That's the biggest honor of all, that you knew that this town was a great place to raise your family, and you serving the town, showing them what a great town we have here. And thank you to Kathy as well. And wish you the best of health and happiness.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Donahue. That was very nice. Thank you.
Next week, the board will recognize its new members and elect a new chair. The school committee met at the Savage Center Wednesday evening. Business manager Karen Sheridan presented the budget to the public forum. Public forum participant Marcy Rossi appeared before the board to read a letter regarding school start time concerns. Superintendent Thompson presented his report to the group and gave a special shout out to the drama club.
I would like to take a quick moment to congratulate our drama club. They were just last week, the week before, they performed their production of She Kills Monsters, and they won at the preliminary level. That was Saturday the 19th. So regionals are this weekend, so break a leg, quote unquote, not really break a leg, but break a leg. And we have many All-Star Company Awards for Acting Ensemble: Aaron Banks, Sheridan Winnie, Willow Ogle, Nicole Martino, Lindsay Collins, Bridget Stenstrom. For Acting, Sarah McCary, Adawa Kakawi, Olivia Lesage. If I blew any of those, I apologize. Technical Excellence, especially in choreography, Emma Naughton. Costume Design, Sarah Carey, Olivia Lesage, Sheridan Wayne, Abigail Werner, and Abdullah Kawai. You're not helping me. All right, and Saz Green. So congratulations to all of them, and good luck in regionals this weekend.
Superintendent Thompson also expressed his gratitude for committee member Mayev Bodenhofer on her efforts on the board over the last 6 years. Later, the group voted to approve the entire policy manual and thanked the policy subcommittee for their efforts on the substantial project. Member Joan Giblin entertained the motion to open a public forum for Norwood families regarding the school start time discussion. The group saw colorful discussion and ultimately voted against an additional public forum. Vice Chair Anne Marie Mazzola detailed an upcoming forum where families can ask questions regarding school start time changes.
So I think we need to vote on the motion on the table, and is there any further discussion? Fantastic. Sorry. So roll call vote. Teresa.
I'm a no on the motion.
Okay, Mayev.
No.
Joan.
Yes.
David.
No.
I am a no as well. So that does not pass 4-1. And I just want to follow up with saying again to the community, this doesn't mean that we're not looking to hear you. But it, in my opinion, there is a forum plan coming, and that there will be time to be heard and to have meetings with the administration. And I just want to explain my no, that is why.
During the school committee addenda, members individually thanked Mayev for her efforts on the board. Mayev shared this message at the conclusion of her last school committee meeting.
I'm proud of the work that we as a committee have accomplished in the last 6 years. I do think that the Norwood Public Schools are in a better place than they were 6 years ago. We're on a more stable financial footing, and we're on the brink of building a brand new middle school, which I think is sorely needed and will help all of our schools throughout the district. And I really want to thank all my fellow committee members and the administration for all the work that has been done over the last 6 years. Thank you.
The school committee will reorganize next Wednesday following the town election. The Finance Commission held 2 meetings this week to review the 2023 budgets. On Wednesday, the Commission covered the 2023 general government budget. Then on Thursday, the Commission reviewed the Blue Hills Regional Technical Schools budget presentation along with the Norwood Public Schools budget presentation. To see the full presentations and for complete government coverage, tune into the NCM Government channel or watch on demand at norwoodcommunitymedia.org.